Hey, what's up going on, y'all? It was Chevy, man, back with another video. Just real quick, man. So last night, kind of late last night, there was a report saying that it was interest in the Cowboys of a potential Zeke comeback. And the reason why that is because Stephen Jones, in the interview when he was at the event that he was doing, he was asked about, running back situation. He alluded to they are looking at running backs in the draft, and a possible, reunion or whatever with Zeke. You know what I'm saying? That's was always open. Ever since Zeke left, they said that was always open. That was still an option on the table. I was a guy that said, hey, why get rid of him? You can keep him. He was willing to take less money to stay. Anyway, I understand the business side of it as far as the money goes. And that's the reason why you released him. You didn't release him because of his play, you released him because of the money. But now, since running backs are not getting paid as much, now you have the potential to bring him back and pair him with a younger back. And they are probably going to do that. Not saying they're going to sign Zeke, but even if you don't sign Zeke, you're still going to get a veteran running back that's going to be probably a power back, like a Dante, Foreman, something like that, from the guy that just played with Chicago last year. 6'1", 6 feet, 230-pound guy. You got, a few backs out there like Foreman, like Zeke, that's out there that's going to be dirt cheap, $2 million, maybe $3 million a year, and you compare him with a running back probably day 3, maybe day 2. You probably get somebody in the 3rd round. In my projection, probably like the Lloyd kid out of USC, maybe a Benson. You can get one of those guys, and they compare well with a veteran running back. What happened with Zeke and Pollard? Yeah, you had Pollard, but you didn't use Pollard when you first drafted him to go ahead and start lessening the load on Zeke. You still allowed Zeke to be the bell cow back, in which he didn't need to be after his rookie contract. Well, not after his rookie contract, but like around year 4, year 5, backs typically start to slow down unless you just a physical specimen like Adrian Peterson. But backs typically slow down. They do lose a step, but that's pretty much about it. So like the first preseason game, because I know some people gonna come in and stuff like that. The first not preseason, but the first playoff game against San Fran, when we had Tony Pollard his 2nd year, you didn't use him. Zeke had been injured earlier that year on that knee, and he was hobbled during the year. Didn't want to admit it, but he was. But he did admit it in an interview the next year. So this is 2020? Yeah, 2020, when first year we played San Fran. Like I said, Zeke got hit on that knee, and really didn't pan out because you really just didn't complement with TP. You didn't use him. With the 2nd year against San Fran, you really just didn't utilize the run game like that. And Zeke got hurt again on that same knee, so he was still hobbled, and you didn't use TP in the run game. So the next year, the 3rd year after that, you let Zeke go. Then TP became the main back. He get hurt, so it was like a conundrum. It was like, man, you can't. It's like, what can you do? then you didn't use Rico Dowdle, you didn't use Malik Davis in those games. Last year, go back and watch the film, and also I watched a couple of other YouTube content creators and how they broke down a lot of film, and I also watched other people, and then I went and looked at it myself. The offensive line wasn't the same last year as far as in the run game. It wasn't as effective. I see why they let Tyler Biadasz go. Yeah, he was the main focal point of not getting enough power, Terrence Steele, he was coming off an ACL injury, didn't have that power in that leg, and it showed. Also showed in the passing game. But I said I ought to say this: the Cowboys are going to draft a running back probably day 2, second round, maybe third round. If they do, they are notorious for drafting injured players in the second round. If you do want to go that route with drafting an injured player in the second round, get Peyton Wilson. The boy is tenacious. He has a very high, relentless motor. He's a sure tackler. He doesn't get caught up too much as far as, in my opinion, the misdirection things. He has good sideline to sideline speed. He has some good instinct. They did play him at defensive end with pass rushing. He don't have pass rushing moves like that, but he will knock down linemen's hands to help get off of them. He does have a little bend, not much, not super bending, but he does have just a little bit, enough to get around a good left tackle, not a great left tackle or a right tackle, wherever he coming from. But if he blitzing from the A or B gap like Dan Quinn had Michael doing, he's going to be held.